Welcome back, it's Doug MPA. I'm back from my break. I went to go visit my twin brother for the new year. It was a great time, but now I'm back making videos. And this one, we're going to cover my favorite thing to talk about on my channel, modern women and debt. I have two women in their mid-20s who are going to tell us about all the debt they're in, and there's no reason why they should be this young and in this amount of debt. So we're going to see what's going on with these two women. Before I do that, like the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. I really appreciate it. It shows you support me and what I'm doing over here. Let's get into this.
This is how much debt I have at 25 years old. Okay, so let's go over the biggest and scariest one first. I owe the IRS $34,000.
Guys, wait a minute. $34,000 to the IRS?
Jesus H. Christ.
Can someone in the comments explain to me how this young lady could be that amount of debt to the IRS? Does she have some kind of business that she didn't claim taxes on? Isn't the IRS taxing OF income now? Is that it? Put in the comments what you think, guys. $34,000. Or maybe she never claimed taxes in her life. Maybe. Put in the comments.
Yeah. Okay, next we have my car loan, which I owe $23,295 on that.
$23,000 for a car note for these modern women is actually pretty sensible. Isn't that sad, guys? That's actually pretty sensible.
And then I have 6 credit cards, and across all of them, I owe $7,465.
6 credit cards.
Jesus H. Christ.
Oh, that figures.
So that brings me to a total of about $65,000.
$65,255. There's no way she's going to be able to pay that off without some simp coming in to save the day, guys. And don't let that be you. I implore you. This is not your problem, guys. Don't do it.
Which sounds like a big number, but
It is.
Okay. I'm here to figure it out.
How she's going to do that, she has no idea. Look at that panic look on her face. And this is what happens when modern women actually look at their debt. This look of panic. Here's where the 47% of women don't budget. So they know how much is coming in, but they have no idea how much money is going out or how much money that they're actually spending. And this girl is one of them.
Let's go over my debt as a 26-year-old living in El Paso, Texas.
So you know this was going to be crazy because the caption for this says, mental illness and credit cards are not a good pairing.
Jesus H. Christ.
Frontal lobe is developed. She needs to start making better financial decisions and preparing for her future because we haven't died. We haven't died yet. Before we get into my consumer personal credit card debties, I do have student loans. I have about $40,000 worth of student debt. Never plan to pay it. It's not real. I'm gonna die with it. It's just whatever. I forget it exists. And it's like, quite frankly, none of my business, not my problem.
There you go, guys. Right there. How many student loan debt videos have I done with these modern women who have no plans on ever paying this stuff back? Ever. They think that somehow it's going to get forgiven, or one of you guys are going to come along to bail them out, guys. I'm going to keep saying it over and over again. And $40,000 is the average amount of student loan debt that a modern woman graduates with. Modern women.
Let's move on to my consumer debt. These are stupid young person mental illness decisions. First one, my highest one, Discover. I had a credit card with them and I owe them $3,621.01. Next, I had a Care credit card. I owe them $2,786.74. I owe Tally $1,641.02. Next, I don't know.
So that's $8,048. What'd she spend all that on? $8,000 in consumer credit cards. Yikes.
How a broke person has to pay in taxes, but I owe the IRS taxes for 2023, and that amount is $1,535.61. Okay, then I have a personal loan. I owe $986.20 left on that one. Okay, and then my overconsumer wanting the newest thing, nicest thing, bought a Kirby vacuum. Why? Why the fuck? Mistakes are not cheap, all right? I owe this company that I financed the vacuum through $597.78 still. I bought that vacuum like 3 years ago. I don't even have the vacuum anymore. Still have the debt though.
She bought an expensive vacuum because Kirby vacuums are thousands of dollars, right? And so it was $597 on it and doesn't even have the vacuum anymore. And this is modern women, the consumerism. They buy things just to buy things and say they have them. And when that novelty's worn off, they get rid of it, even if they still owe money on it.
Okay, and finally, I owe Acima. I did a payment plan through them for my couches. I owe them $355.94. So my total consumer debt is $11,524.30.
$11,524.30. So she's what, $51,524 in total debt with her student loans, and she's in her mid-20s, guys. How does this happen?
Embarrassing. We are not proud whatsoever. I just love seeing these videos online because it reminds me that I'm not alone. There's other people struggling similarly to me, if not worse, which kind of makes me feel a little better. Sorry. Some like older sister advice: don't bet on passing away. And if you don't have the money to buy something, don't buy it. May we all get rich, have many, many abundant blessings financially, and free my man, Luigi Mangione.
This woman. Can you imagine this in your life, guys? Can you imagine? Chaos. Just chaos. You gotta avoid women like this at all costs, guys. Because she's gonna go down and she'll bring you down with her. Right? She lives her life through her emotions and her mental illness. And if you get with a girl like this, you'll have to live your life through her emotions and mental illness. And this debt's only gonna get worse. I don't know how these modern women put themselves in so much debt at a young age. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Like the video, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.